You saved my life, Amy stutters.
Yes, so my sentence is cut off by a sharp pain. I clutch my chest in pain and double over. It feels as though I'm going to vomit and explode in pain at the same time. I scream in pain. Amy backs away. Finally, I calm down a bit. What happened to the creature? I ask weakly.
I stabbed it through the heart with a stick. I substituted it for a steak. It did say that it was a vampire, so I killed it, I think, Amy explains. I feel weak. Oh well, I've just been bit by some guy, so let's just get your bracelet and get out of here, I say, and I walk over to the tree. I yank it from the roots, along with half over the tree. Amy gasps in horror and surprise. It takes me a minute to realize that I really have been bit by a vampire. Only a vampire has inhuman strength. I stare at the tree in my hand. I drop it as quickly as I pick it up. I start to feel weird again. So I hand her the bracelet and start to walk home. I'm turning into a vampire quickly. I do not want Amy to see this. But a few feet away, I fall onto my knees, and the transformation begins. I scream out in pain again, but it's time. It's so loud. Wolves, bats, and snakes come to me. I realize that a vampire can call these animals. Then I see my friend holding her ears in pain. I slowly stop screaming, but that doesn't ease my pain. My fangs slide down unwillingly. I hear the heartbeat of an animal, a small animal. I hear its blood pulsing through its veins. I spring to my feet, high into the air, and I grab the animal. I tear it open, its neck with my nails. Funny, I always bit my nails. I look at the animal. It was a bunny, a cute bunny, my favourite animal. But I didn't care. I bit into its flesh. I drank its blood. I didn't want to kill it, but once I started, I couldn't stop. When I was done, it was dead. When I realized what I had done, I dropped back to the ground in disgust with myself. I dropped the animal. I stared at it until I saw Amy come over to me. Are you okay? Amy asked me. No! I'm a vampire! How do you think I feel? I scream at her. Amy backs up. I notice that my fangs are down. I must have scared her. She starts to cry. Christina, I'm sorry. I walk towards her. She backs away. So I stop. Amy, please, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean it, I say to her. She looks skeptical. As I said before, I can tell what the person is feeling. She's feeling scared and does not know if she wants to run or stay. I try my hardest to pull my fangs back. Finally, they go back up. She calms down a bit. Amy, we're still best friends, right? I ask. She nods in reply. She doesn't seem scared anymore. She's not feeling scared anymore. She feels friendship again. As if her friend she hasn't seen in a long time has just returned. She runs up to me, and I hug her. Amy, you saved my life too. If we would have kept on, I'd probably be dead, I say. We start to walk home. So, what are you going to tell your parents? Amy asked me. I don't know. Maybe the truth, I say. We get to my house. I walk in the door and the alarm goes off as I open the door. I whirl around towards the alarm and I punch it. My mum, dad, and my little brother Sammy comes down the stairs. Hi, I say and look towards the alarm. It's broken, smashed into bits. So's the wall. I can now see outside through the hole in the wall. Well, sorry, I say. My mum and dad stare at me blankly. I wonder what to do. Amy takes the first step. Mr. and Mrs. Biega, we have something to tell you. Amy explains what happened. Now, Christina, you can tell us what happened for real, my mum says. She is feeling fear, belief, and disbelief. My dad is feeling strong fear and confusion. Amy is annoyed, desperate, and Sammy, well, Sammy is just plain scared. Mum, Dad, it's true. It's all true. I have more control over my body now. I know how to work it. It has all come to me. Mum, look at my fangs, I say. My fangs slide down. Sammy runs upstairs. My mum comes over to me and stares at them for a minute. I have the urge to bite one of them. I struggle against the urge. She pulls at my fangs, so does my dad. Oh, my Lord. They're real. My daughter's a My mum faints and wakes up a minute later. Miko, why didn't you tell us? My dad asks. He has fear and he does not want to believe this, but he knows he has to accept it. I couldn't. It happened just an hour ago, I said. Mum, Dad, I'm sorry. I was doing what I needed to do. I saved my friend's life. Now I must face it. I look out the window and see a dark figure in the shadows. I use my vision to see who it is. It's the guy who bit me. But now I know everything about him. His name is Kira. He's been on Earth for 1,000 years now, and is trying to make more of his kind. He's looking for a perfect mate, and he thinks has found her. I know now that I'm not going to live an easy life. This person, this Kira, is stalking me.